The sea roars. Thunder cracks through the dark sky. A lone ship struggles against the raging waves. A warrior, desperate to return home, must battle gods, monsters, and fate itself. This is the story of Odysseus, the man lost at sea, cursed by the divine, and tested by destiny. The sky darkens. The waves rise like mountains. The sea, once calm, turns into a nightmare. The Trojan War had ended. Odysseus longed to return home to Ithaca, to his wife, his son, his kingdom. But he had unknowingly angered the mighty sea god, Poseidon. "You dared to challenge me, Odysseus? Then hear my curse. You shall never see Ithaca again." The ocean howled in response. The ship was tossed like a toy. The crew screamed, holding onto the mast, their knuckles white with fear. Odysseus, gripping the helm, fought to steady the vessel. But this was only the beginning. Days later, desperate for food, Odysseus and his men arrived at an unknown island. Inside a vast cave, they found food, milk, and cheese. But before they could escape, the owner of the cave returned, Polyphemus, the Cyclops. With a voice like thunder, he laughed, "Who dares enter my home?" Before they could react, the beast snatched two men, crushing them like insects. Odysseus knew brute strength wouldn't save them. Instead, he used his wit. He offered the giant strong wine, intoxicating him. And when the Cyclops fell into a drunken sleep, Odysseus struck, plunging a burning stake into the monster's only eye. A deafening roar shook the island. Polyphemus stumbled, blind and enraged. Odysseus and his men clung to the bellies of the giant sheep and escaped as the blinded beast groped in the darkness. But Poseidon would not forget this insult. The sea is alive with terror. On one side, the monstrous Scylla lurks. On the other, Charybdis, a vortex of death. There was no safe path forward. To the left, Charybdis, the endless whirlpool, swallowing everything in its grasp. To the right, Scylla, the six-headed predator, waiting to snatch men from the deck. Odysseus had to choose. He steered toward Scylla, knowing he would lose men but could still sail forward. Then, chaos. Scylla's monstrous head shot down, snatching men from the deck, their screams drowned by crashing waves. Odysseus watched in helpless horror as his crew was dragged into the abyss. His heart broke, but he sailed forward. Survival had a price. They had survived monsters and storms, but the greatest danger was yet to come. The sirens. Their voices were pure temptation. Any man who heard their song would be unable to resist, throwing himself into the sea, lost forever. Odysseus, wise as ever, ordered his men to plug their ears with wax, but he wanted to hear the song and live to tell the tale. He had himself tied to the mast. The ship drifted past the island, and the song began. It was unlike anything he had ever heard. Sweet, sorrowful, irresistible. His heart ached, his mind shattered. He begged his men to free him, but they could not hear his cries. The ship moved forward. The song faded. Odysseus had conquered temptation, but the song, it would haunt him forever. After weeks at sea, the weary crew reached Thrinacia, the island of Helios, the sun god. But this island was sacred. No man was to touch the divine cattle. Odysseus warned his men, "Do not lay a hand on these beasts. To do so is death. But hunger is a cruel master." While Odysseus slept, the men slaughtered the sacred cattle, feasting under the burning sun. The sky darkened. The winds howled. Helios, enraged, thundered, "You have defiled my land. You shall pay with your lives." The next day, as the ship sailed away, a violent storm struck. Waves the size of mountains crashed down. Lightning split the sky. One by one, the men were dragged into the sea, screaming, vanishing into the abyss. Only Odysseus remained, his ship shattered, his crew gone, alone. He drifted in the vast ocean, with nothing but the gods watching his fate. Was this the end of his journey? Or was fate not finished with him yet? The story does not end here, for this is the Odyssey, a tale of gods, men, and the endless sea.